Coming up next, it'll be the Portland Trailblazers facing off against the Golden State Warriors. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
A lovely night here in San Francisco, the San Francisco Bay Area. Our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr as we get set to bring you all the action. A quick check now at the starting five for both teams. First for Portland, and it's Grant in at the power forward position. And for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Wiggins in at the 4.
You know, the Blazers found themselves, guys, near the bottom of the West last season, and typically when that happens, you struggle against the rest of the conference, and that was certainly the case for Portland.
Dishes to Thompson. The shot. Rebounded by Simon.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Grant outside. Kicks it out to Lillard for the 3.
Put it back! Put it back!
The Warriors pull it in. Portland did have their problems, as you said, Clark, against the West. A big part of it was late in the season. They were beat up and lost their last 13 games of the year. Steve, mostly those losses coming to Western teams.
So that was a big slide for them, and you know, probably made their 18-34 mark in the conference seem probably a little worse than it should have. But, look, they were out of the playoffs. They lost their edge, and they were playing a lot of young people. I think this is a team that has a chance to make a big comeback.
No good from Simon.
Boy, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Unhindered, going all the way.
You're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
No, there's no need to be passive. I mean, you've got to attack.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, guys, the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers gave me just a couple of minutes. One of the most important things he wants his team to do defensively in this game is to maintain pressure on them on the perimeter and not allow them to get into any real in their long-range shooting game. We'll see how disruptive they are, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of this game. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota with plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months.
And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
And the Warriors...
Curry's open!
After the miss from Grant.
Grab it!
Bucket, no good. And there's the pass to Simon. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
He is so creative, Kevin. That's what I love about watching him. As good as anybody in the league at breaking down a defender one-on-one.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you, room service style.
And the first one drops.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
Both free throws good from Simon. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Good help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
You know, pretty remarkable that a team could do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success.
And here are the Trailblazers now, after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Bucket 6. Simon, he's covered by Thompson. The shot's good from Simon. The Warriors trailing. There's the dish to Thompson. Pass to Poole. Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
For Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field.
Here we go. Take a good look. Good look. Let's get a good shot.
Passes it to Simon. From deep. There's the bucket. Good. He has 7.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
I got your head.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game.
Put it back.
Lillard with the rebound. Leads him in there. The shot's good from Little.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Warriors trail by 3.
Well, you know, everybody figured that it was going to be Anthony Davis running away with the Rookie of the Year last season, guys, but right from the start, I mean out of the chute, Damian Lillard showed that he was going to be making a serious push to receive that Rookie of the Year honor. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Curry.
The Warriors have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Well, you talk about the hot start for Damian Lillard. He reached 400 points and 140 assists in 22 games. Only 3 players in NBA history, Steve, have reached that mark in 22 games or less.
It's incredible the way you pull that stuff off the top of your head. Do you know who the number of the other players were?
I bet it's just a pretty good number.
Oscar Robertson, Isaiah Thomas, It's pretty good. I pulled that off the top of my head.
That's lofty company.
Sure is.
And here are the Warriors now. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's Wiggins, and it's Golden State with another. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, 5 times already the lead has changed.
And Portland has possession. Another shot. He lays it in with a soft touch. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Thompson with the bucket.
And the lead goes right back over. This is a seesaw affair.
The game's there for the taking, but neither team seems to want it.
I got ball.
Double by Wiggins. Lillard passes to Simon. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. I mean, just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Tries it from 9. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Grant. Defended by Wiggins. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. There's the pass to Simons. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
Wiggins, defended by Ukic. Great D that time from Little. Simon with the pass to Lillard. With the teardrop, Curry with the defensive effort. Warriors have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The feed now to Thompson. He passes to Wiggins. Again, Golden State. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, a lot of basketball pundits, so to speak, would like to eliminate lottery pick protection outside the top 3 from trades. They feel it gives teams too strong an incentive to tank. You look at the Blazers last season, they owed their pick to the Bobcats if it was 13th or lower, and they finished the season 8-26 after going 500 at that point. So maybe a little suspicious.
Portland trailing here. Ron Clark going back to the Blazers. They finished the season among the worst defensive teams in the entire league.
And that's where they've got to improve, Kevin. They did a decent job denying looks on the perimeter, but they didn't get blocks or steals, so not a real force defensively. And among the worst in fast break points and points in the paint as well. So there's clearly some areas they can show up.
And here are the Warriors now, after the made shot from Payton.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
He dishes it to Ebanks. And he banks in the layup. Ebanks got his first basket. Green with the ball. Pass to Moody. Zivanovic. The three. The shot will not go. He feeds it to Lillard. Winslow. Back to Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge.
Now here's Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Curry outside, and that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Pass it to Hart. From the low block. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Guys, it's no surprise that a young team like the Blazers found it difficult sledding on the road. Not quite the experience or edge needed to put together good performances on a nightly basis away from home.
First one falls for him. Well, for the Blazers, statistically, they played as close as you could ask for as to when they played at home, but they didn't really have the roster to protect the rim and Steve forced turnovers, which is always a big help on the road.
Yeah, their interior defense was a problem last year. A lot of teams just ate them up, particularly when Portland would go out on the road. That's one of the reasons they finished 11-30. You have to be able to defend at a high level to win away from home.
Now here's Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Pass to Moody. from outside the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
And Portland has possession, trailing by 2. Winslow, guarded by Green, gets it to go.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Zubanovic defended by Hart. Left block shot on the way. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
You know, it's funny. You look at the Golden State Warriors. They've had the 3rd best home court advantage in the league over the last decade or so. Only the Rocky Mountain teams, Denver and Utah, were better. At Oracle, it's not the altitude, it's the crowd. One of the best in all of the NBA.
Free throw good from Zubanovic. And Clark, as you were saying about the Warriors, they really feed off this home crowd. Steve, you said maybe the best in the NBA.
I think so, just in terms of the support they get, regardless of their success. You think back over the last 16, 17 years, Warriors have only been in the playoffs twice, and yet the fans are there every single night going nuts. So, and now that they're a good team, I think this fan base is really going to come alive.
Both free throws good from Zubanovic.
Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought a toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Passes it to Sharp from past the arc. The Trailblazers rebound. Feeds it to Ebanks. Goes back up. And it's good on the way up.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season. But financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitment necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Now here's Payton. He passes to Sharp. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Hart. On deep.
Come to me.
Rebounded by Moody.
Really good performance so far on the boards for this team.
Boy, I like the way they've done a great job carving out space under the basket when the shots have gone up.
And so here is Golden State. They grab their own miss. Green. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. No good on the free throw.
You know, guys, Portland had one of the worst benches in the history of the league last season. You know, they didn't get much contribution there. It was almost like they went into every game playing 5 versus 12.
Brown is checked in for Portland.
I got big. I got shooter. Gotta get the rebound. Gotta get it. Big rebound. Let's get it. Pinch here.
And the second free throw, good. Well, as Clark was talking about when referring to the Blazers, the bench scoring was a big problem for him as they didn't have anyone really outside the starting 5 that Steve could be counted on for 7 points or more a game.
Yeah, look, the NBA game is 48 minutes long. It's tough to survive for those full 4 quarters and have no offensive punch off the bench. But I think this offseason they added a lot of firepower, a lot of scoring in reserve. And we'll see if that makes a difference for this team this year.
My bad.
How it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Go.
Outside, Green. And the pass to Baldwin.
I got shooter.
There's the 3. Again from Moody. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Warriors on top. They're up by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Portland trailing here.
I got him!
Johnson outside. Pass to Hart. Sharp defended by Moody. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. The Trailblazers making a switch here. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, for Andre Iguodala, now the 3rd team in his NBA career. In Philly, he felt over-criticized for not being the go-to scorer. In Denver, the lack of outside shooting crowded the court. But he could never hope for a better fit than he's found with the Warriors. A team with great shooting, Iguodala can focus on defensive playmaking, saying, quote, "I'd rather get a triple-double than score 40. And guys, get this. Only 12 players in NBA history have achieved his career averages in points, rebounds, assists, and steals through age 29. He's a terrific all-around player.
Yeah, Iguodala truly a player whose scoring average doesn't do justice to his overall impact on the game. No good on the second free throw. The Warriors trailing.
Corner, Phil.
The screen.
Go! Get it going! Come back. Go straight.
Outside, Green. Here's Baldwin.
Don't let him get a rebound!
His three-pointers off the mark.
Well played defensively. He really made that into a difficult look.
And that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Kicks it to Green. He passes to Moody, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good looks. He'll make that one most of the time.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor.
Come get it!
Johnson outside.
Who's watching them?
Back to Johnson. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 on the clock. Lays out. They swipe it. Moody is guarded by Johnson. The pass to Moody. He kicks to Green. Passes it to Moody. Releases. That one rolling around and rims out. Portland leading. The screen from Bryan. Here's shot. Green with the block. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. So it's Portland now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Simon. Back to Johnson. Little defended by Poole.
Someone
The
help
shot's
out!
good
He's
from Little.
shooting it!
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Thompson. Here's Poole. And it's all evened up.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
So it's Portland now. The pass to Little. Fades and shoots. Shot on the wing. Grant, that's good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Pass to Wiggins. They set the pick. Pass to Poole. 5 to shoot. 0. Johnson with the block. Little passes to Grant. Johnson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. He passes to Little. Back to Johnson. Dishes it to Grant. And Portland again with the bucket. Warriors trail by 4. Poole defended by Little. Now the pass to Wiggins. From downtown, gets it to go. He's got 10.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Johnson inside. Passes to Simon. Off the pick. Warriors with the rebound.
Oh, easy look there, but, you know, he misses those once in a while.
0 is guarded by Johnson. Pass to Poole. 0. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. That one on Thompson. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
That's it.
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they're getting out in transition, too, finding some easy points on the fast break.
And so here is Golden State. 4-point game. Wiggins, he's covered by Grant. And the pass to Poole. From the arc. No arc. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
Man, that should tilt things toward them. I mean, they've been winning that battle. Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, you know, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Johnson. The dish to
Curry's
Curry.
open. No.
Passes it to Wiggins. Target from outside.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Lillard dishes to Grant.
Get out, look at me.
Pass to Simon. There's the triple, and the basket good. 15 points in the game.
Maybe that'll get him going here in the second quarter. He already knocked down 2 in the first.
Pick coming.
An easy layup after coming off the pick.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Get through. Get yours.
He passes it to Simon.
On the wing.
Doesn't get the finger roll.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop, and they were right in his face.
The pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Cool. Defended by Simon. Curry passes to Cook. From the high post. And it's sent back by Simon. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Trailblazers leading by 5.
Go.
Here's Lillard. Passes it to Little. The feed to Grant. It's rebounded by Poole.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
Drops in the tray. 8 points for him.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Lillard, the pass to Little. It's rebounded by Wiggins.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Now he's finally starting to get it going here offensively.
Portland with the ball. Here's Lillard. Pass to Simon.
Come to me.
He dishes it to Grant. 6 to shoot. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Eubanks checked in. And so it's Golden State with it, trailing by 2. The pass to Wiggins. Working on Grant. Back to Curry. They set the screen. Chance there to take the lead, missing.
Well, Stephen Curry, really the engine that drives the Warriors offensively. And I don't know if there's a more entertaining player in the whole league than Steph Curry. He's one of the elite shooters already early in his career in league. And he's a leader for this team off and on the court. Just very, very impressive.
He feeds it to Thompson. Cuts off the pass. Grant with a screen on Thompson. And again, it's Portland converting. And Curry last season logging heavy minutes, a good sign that he was able to hold up physically.
Yeah, and despite those concerns over that right ankle, he really had a tremendous season. I thought he competed better defensively. Not the most athletic guy, but possibly the most skilled player in the league when you look at his ability to handle the ball, shoot with range, and pass.
It was great to see him get on a big playoff stage and show the rest of the country just what they've got to look forward to. Yeah. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Gentlemen, it's no secret that the Bay Area loves its basketball. It was made abundantly clear during last year's playoff run, says Steph Curry, saying, quote, "We made it to the conference semifinals, and they gave me a key to the city." The key to the city for the semis. If we'd won a title, they'd have put a statue of Coach Jackson on top of the bridge. That statue might not be too far off the way they are collecting talent, Kev.
You can tell they've made a big impression. Thanks, Doris.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Simon, he's covered by Thompson. Pass to Simon, takes a three, and Thompson sends it back.
Go!
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, when you think about instant offense, his name comes to mind immediately. Doesn't take much for him to get it going and run off a string of buckets.
And another thing about his game that's really noticeable is how well he handles defensive pressure when he's getting his shot off. He's a very composed shooter.
Now, here's Lillard. Grant. The three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
And Portland making a change here. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Winslow defended by Baldwin.
I'm up.
Feeds to Lillard.
Fish. Here we go. Let's do it.
And here we go. Curry running it up the court. And it's blocked by Eubanks. And they're able to recover.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Well, that's fine, but you can't really count on those to go. I think they should be fighting their way inside for higher percentage looks.
That free throw good from Poole.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shoot it. I got bag, big. You know, I got my man. I got here. Make sure you get the man.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
And Lillard kicks to Payton.
Strong foul.
Back to Lillard. And there's the pass to Hart. There's a screen. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. On its way from Curry for two. Another miss by Curry.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Here's Hart. Back to Lillard. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The wing jumper off target. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. The Warriors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
Well, they were a fairly decent free throw shooting team a year ago, Kevin, about 77% from the line.
Kick it out.
Here's the 3. And that one's good. Lillard's got 5. Clarkie talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
Well, these are the kinds of games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, an even matchup, and both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
And the first half ends in a close one. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Oakland. Thanks for joining us. The Trailblazers in a close one against the Golden State Warriors. A precision offensive attack, maximizing possessions. They're avoiding turnovers. It's just a beautiful game tonight. Some great work out there by Damian Lillard. He's got 5 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well. But you know, the Warriors also came to play. They've been putting a lot of defensive pressure on the other team, taking care of the rock offensively, fundamental basketball, both sides of the court. Stephen Curry's been productive. He's got 10 points and has also grabbed a couple rebounds. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint. And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. An exceptional performance so far from Poole.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he's taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and rhythm he's playing with here.
The Warriors trailing. Now Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. Here's Poole. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good.
I got shooter. Here we go. We're going to push it on the miss. We're going to push it on the miss. Rebound. I got it. Box here. Box here. That's up.
Both free throws good from Poole. Portland trailing here. Simon, he's covered by Thompson. Lillard left side.
Pick up your man. Here.
Lillard left side.
You gotta be kidding me.
That time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And, you know, a great start for last season's Rookie of the Year, Damian Lillard, assuming the mantle of starting point guard for the Blazers and proving himself more than ready for the task. He played with a poise and maturity that you rarely see in young point guards in the NBA.
The first one falls. And for Lillard, he came a long way from being a lightly recruited player out of high school and being a star at a small school, Weber State, to the number 6 pick in the 2012 draft and a day 1 starter for the Blazers.
But you know, Kevin, he doesn't seem like the guy who's going to be satisfied with just winning Rookie of the Year. He's got more in store. He's got more on his mind, becoming an all-star, becoming a winner, and it's going to be important for him to continue to work on his game and develop.
Well, we were right now last part of the arena, you're saying I love his demeanor.
Yeah, and his work ethic, and just the way he carries himself. But his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Get it going.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Got you.
Pass to Simon.
I got you, screen.
Back to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock.
I'm good. You stay. I got him.
Here's Grant. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Portland, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
They have a very average shooting team in terms of the free throw line, about 76% a year ago.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
The free throw drops for Grant.
got it out. You got it out. Put your pitch down there. I got shoot it. My bad. I got bag. You're big. You know, I got my man. I got here.
And Grant drops them both. The Warriors shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Six to shoot.
Shoot that, all you.
Fires for three. No good from Poole. The Trailblazers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. The pass to Fitch. Lillard shoots off the left rim and out. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Curry. Blackman. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lillard outside. There's the screen from Grant. Passes to Summers. Back to Lillard. All sorts of time. They get it again.
Go.
Back to Grant. And change shot. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Curry. 10 points for him.
Curry.
Shot denied. But they recover it. No good from Poole.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
Lillard dishes to Grant. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. And there's the spin dunk to finish it off.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
And those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And you love the concentration. Gets hit, but stays with the play.
Yeah, he showed a lot right there. Plenty of concentration, finding a way to get that shot to fall.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. The Warriors have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Thompson. For Portland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Shoot that! Off to Lillard. Lillard left side. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Well, what I like about him, Kevin, is his ability to shake a defender loose off the dribble and find a high-quality shot for himself. He is a very slippery player.
And, Steve, you know, his ability to come in and rattle off 10, 20 points in no time flat, that's a gift and a real asset for any team. Some guys need a while to get going, not him.
That's it.
Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Curry against Lillard. Shoots it. Curry can't get it to go.
Been a rough shooting night for him, but I don't mind that shot. He had a good look at it.
Kicks it to Lillard. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Hey, right here!
There's the basket. Poole sinks the triple. He's got 25.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Lillard takes to Grant. Defended by Wiggins. Tries from 7. Grant, that's good. Grant's got 6 points in the quarter.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Here's Lillard. After the mid shot from Poole. Lillard outside. He kicks it to Grant. He passes to Mitchell. Backs down from 6 away. Gets rebounded by Golden State. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And Portland making a change here. Pass to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Zbanovic. Clock at 6. Defended by Hart. Passes it to Moody. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Sharp. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And so here is Golden State. It's a 1-point game. Green makes a screen from Zbanovic. Here's Moody. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. 6 points for him. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes and excellent.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Back to Payton. The pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Moody, defended by Sharp. Misses it to Curry. Jackson the 3. That's good. Curry's got 13.
Hey, look at the terrific outside shooting for the Golden State Warriors. That's where the league is going. It seems spread the floor, penetrate and kick. It's so tough to guard anyone with that kind of floor spacing, but the Warriors in particular with those magical three-point shooters.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Sharp. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. He's got 7. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Now going back to the value of long-range shooting, the new defensive philosophies teams have put into place in recent years, Clark, have really put a premium on it.
No question about it. I mean, you think about how teams defend. They load up on the strong side of the floor to deter drives and post-ups, try to have guys in the gap and in the lane, and that creates opportunities for the three-point shot. The Warriors took full advantage of that.
You love talking about this stuff, the X's and O's.
They're always fun.
Brown, good.
Every time it seems like one team makes a run, there's a response.
Yeah, this has been teeter-tottering back and forth like a seesaw.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 1. Back to Green. The dish now to Curry. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Steph Curry is virtually impossible to defend. I mean, he can hit from anywhere on the floor. In the gym range, personified with Curry. Mid-range jumpers are like layups to him. And inside, he's got the floater finger roll and the runner. You always expect his shots to go in. It's like watching a game of horse. at full speed when the highest stakes are on the line.
Free throw good by Curry. And Steve, shooting no doubt Curry's forte. He narrowly missed the All-Star game last season. I mean, I can't believe he didn't get elected, and he seemed to be the one glaring miss. When you watch his game, where can he improve?
I think offensively, he's got the whole package. I think it's at the other end of the floor where he can probably improve. He needs to compete a little bit more defensively, but that's tough to do when you're handling so much of the offensive load for your team. But he's got to find a little more balance, I think, between his offense and his defense.
Now here's Peyton.
Here we go. Attack. Here we go. Get a good look. Good look.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
These long-range shots look like layups out there, guys.
You know, something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
He misses the free throw. And the Warriors making a change here. And he sinks the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Passes it to Savanovic. Green. Green gets a screen from Savanovic. Grant against Green. Pass to Moody. Just finds a shoot. From 18 feet away. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Now the feed to Peyton. Grant outside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And the pass to Nurkic. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They've taken so many shots down there, and they're knocking them down. Really good looks in the paint.
No doubt the offensive philosophy today, pound that thing inside.
And so it's Golden State with it. Passes to Moody. Savanovic. He dishes it to Green. Fires the 3. The shot misses. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
Short up the pass to Hart. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pass to Moody.
I got him.
0. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He slipped into quite a funk here.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And that one misses. Baby. And the Trailblazers making a change here.
You got it out. Put your pitch down there.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. The Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to cut their second half shooting percentage right at 50%.
Shut up!
And again, no good by Golden State. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Simon. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 17 points in the game.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Takes the 3.
Yo, grab it!
Shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Left side.
Down screen.
He feeds it to Green.
Use that.
Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green.
Go.
0 defended by Simon. The pass to Savanovic. Feeds it to Green.
No shot.
Pass to Savanovic. 0. Good on the triple. 6 points for him.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let him fly.
So it's Portland now. They trail by 1. Pass to Simon. For 3.
Shut up. Hey, mine.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Unloads. It's rebounded by Hart.
And poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Lillard, the pass to Hart.
I'm up. Fish. Here we go, Shane. Let's do it.
Here's Simon. Missed. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Warriors ahead. They lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action in store as the players get ready to go, having a nice break to get hydrated with Gatorade. And Steve and Clark and I are refreshed and ready to go here as well. And there's the pass to Wiggins. He passes to Poole. No good from outside. Portland trailing here. Simon, the pass to Grant. With a step back. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Grant's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Trailblazers.
Switch.
There's a good screen. Here's Wiggins. Now here's Lillard. Yes, and the foul. That one on Thompson. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Trailblazers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
The Trailblazers making a switch
There
here.
you go.
Payton's checked in.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first. I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Passes it to Wiggins. Fires from the wing. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
And so here is Golden State.
There you go.
4-point game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play. And the Trailblazers making a change here. That free throw good from Wiggins. Lillard with it. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up. No good from Wiggins. And for Portland, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Grant kicks to Payton. Back to Grant. 6 to shoot. Tries to keep it alive. Curry is inside. Covered by Payton.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a real barn burner.
Well, I think it already is. I mean, we're going to find out which team tightens up under the pressure and which one can stay poised.
Now, here's Lillard. Here's Little. Portland, no good that time either. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here's Wiggins. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And Lillard kicks to Grant.
Kick it out, kick it out.
Back to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Grant outside. From deep three-point range. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got his third rebound tonight. Wiggins defended by Ukic. No good from Wiggins.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Out to Payton. Pass to Lillard. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Thompson left side. Wide open look. Right to the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Lillard against Curry. Lillard the pass to Little.
Shoot that, are you?
Backing down. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the way in.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning a timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Who got ball?
Now, here's Thompson. Kicks to Green.
Coming out. Curry. Look at the clock.
Here's Thompson.
No.
Now the pass to Wiggins. Back to Thompson. Goes up. And he nails it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now a timeout called by Portland. You have to like what we've been seeing from Poole.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive.
The Warriors making a switch here. Ukic passes to Lillard to tie it up. Green with the rebound.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Gets it to go. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Now here's Payton. He kicks it to Lillard. Fires the three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. 16 points for Damian Lillard.
That's his first three-pointer of the half. Remember, he did make one in the first half as well.
And it's Green missing. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go.
Pressure him up.
They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Getting the feel out there from long range, guys. That's his second three of the half.
Thompson outside. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Looked like some miscommunication there offensively. Those guys were not on the same page.
Payton with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Lillard against Thompson. All alone.
Good boy.
No good from Grant. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Payton against Curry. He passes the pool. This is to Thompson.
Come around.
6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 2. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
No good from Grant.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Lillard, the pass to Little.
Whose bad is that?
Lillard. Grant with a screen on Curry. A second chance effort. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You look at what Lillard has done so far. He's got 19 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Warriors making a change here.
I got you. We're going to push it on the net. We're going to push it on the net. Rebound.
The free throw is good from Lillard. And the Warriors with possession here. Thompson right side.
Go.
Covered by Payton. Baseline J on the way. It's rebounded by Ukic. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Lillard at 10, and the shot is good. Lillard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Inside, Boston, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, but that's sad, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Now here's Payton. Grant outside. Back to Payton. Passes it to Lillard. Lillard left side. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Here's Grant. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. The screen from Thompson. The dish to Kerr. Pass to Poole. Lock at 6. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
And Portland making a change here.
Boy, it was a tough year for Portland, and a lot of that was because they didn't get much done in points in the paint. Not only did they not score in the paint, they gave up a lot of points in the paint as well.
Shot misses. Some solid defense from Wiggins. The pass to Poole. The feed to Kerr. He passes to Poole. The train gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Well, Clark, you were talking about them giving up points in close. Perhaps the biggest issue Portland faced last season. Steve, they were dead last in the NBA when it came to that category.
Yeah, near the bottom of the league in blocks as well. You just don't win in this league without good interior defense. You have to be able to clog the paint and force outside shots and keep people from scoring. It seemed like it was a layup line against the Blazers last year.
Now Lillard, after the missed three from Grant. Lillard attacking, stolen away. And they're pushing it up. Here's Poole. And there's the one-handed jam.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game. And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
You know, he understandably doesn't like what's going on out there, and that's why he wants to talk things over during this timeout.
I think this is a good time to call a timeout. They just need to hit pause for a second and then reset as well.
Trailblazers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And the Warriors with possession here. With the lead pass. And the basket by Kerr. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out of the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Good ball from the
That's all
That's
you.
good. He's got 20.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Thompson outside. He dishes it to Kerr. Shot, high post. No good. Nice D from Lillard. Trailblazers trail by 6. Simon defended by Kerr. Simon with his passes it to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. He feeds it to Lillard.
Poole.
Pass to Curry. Pushing it up. Thompson outside. Pulls up the three. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, it's going to be tough for them, but you have to continue to compete. It's not over. Just play, see what happens.
Yep, you can't afford empty possessions.
Simon with the pass to Nurkic. And that one's good. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Timeout called the Warriors. They're in front by 4. 1:04 left to play here in the fourth. Left here in the fourth quarter. Curry against Lillard. Pass to Poole. Watson. And there's the pass to Poole.
Shot!
They'll get another chance. Feeds it to Thompson. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're losing by 6. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Well, the way to go here, you got to get a quick basket and then a foul. That's the only course of action at this point.
And it's key who they foul. Don't send an excellent free throw shooter to the line here.
Kicks to left. Passes to Lillard. Launches a three. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Portland with the ball.
And nothing you can do to salvage this one at this point. Game over.
Not anymore. Any chance they had is gone.
Here's Simon. And Thompson sends it back.
I got it!
Wiggins, he's covered by Grant. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for joining us as we leave you with the Jordan Player of the Game.